I dipped my hand into the fluorescent water. Then, on the table, I drew a smiley face. UV light on him, his hidden smile instantly appeared. Then I dropped a $1 million ancient coin straight into the fluorescent water. Then, anonymously, I mailed it to the director of the local museum. When she saw the coin, she could not let it go. What she did not know was, the moment she touched the coin, she had already stepped into the trap I designed. The next day, my teammate brought a camera and entered the museum. Then he used a laser pointer to aim at the heat sensor under the display case, because there, the Declaration of Independence was stored. The purpose of doing this was only one: to trigger the system, so the Declaration would be taken by the automatic security system back into the underground vault. As expected, the director received the alarm and rushed underground immediately. She did not realize, while entering the password, the glowing powder on her hand had already completely transferred onto the keypad. After she calmly walked into the vault, my teammate quickly slipped into the control room. He cut pipes and removed wiring. He found the surveillance lines, connected them to a computer, and broke the system. Very soon, the museum cameras were all frozen in place. After that, I disguised myself as a maintenance worker and entered the museum under the excuse of repairs. After entering the restroom, I took off the uniform. I got everything ready. Then, calmly, I walked toward the cocktail event. After spotting the director, I immediately stepped up and started talking to her, lowering her guard. While she shook hands with someone else, I smoothly took the wine glass from her hand. Once I had it, I immediately pulled out a sealed bag. When no one was paying attention, I slipped into the restroom. I applied fingerprint solution onto medical cotton, together with the wine glass, and sealed them into the bag. Before long, her fingerprints appeared. I put on a thumb cover and carefully lifted the fingerprints. I then walked toward the elevator and pressed the copy fingerprint onto the sensor. The elevator doors opened successfully. Upon entering the basement level, I immediately pulled out the UV light. Every key she pressed lit up. I quickly reported the letter order to my hacker teammate. Seconds later, the code was cracked. I entered the password. The vault finally opened, just when everything seemed under control. But just as I was about to take the Declaration, the surveillance feed suddenly went dark. I realized I could not wait. I picked up the frame holding the Declaration and prepared to leave. But as soon as I reached the hallway, I ran into another professional. Before I could even react, they raised their weapon and fired. I immediately ran into the elevator. The moment the door closed, I swiftly dismantled the picture frame, tucked the Declaration of Independence close to my body. Just as I was leaving the museum, the curator had already noticed me.